The rank plaques of the Imperial officers seen in Solo, A Star Wars Story, like other productions I have covered, can also be referenced against David Crossman's 2016 Imperial rank chart from Rogue One. The video explains how the Imperial officers seen in Solo, including the officer characters who were cut from the final release of the movie, relate to the chart and the Imperial military branch they belong to. To see more on the Galactic Empire from Star Wars and explain videos, please give a like and subscribe. Set in 13 BBY to 10 BBY at the height of the Galactic Empire's reign and displaying the single row rank plaques prior to the Battle of Yavin, various scenes from the Solo movie show Imperial officers in grey and black uniforms indicating different military branches, role and responsibilities within the Galactic Empire. In 13 BBY and stationed at the Coronet spaceport on Corellia, Draud Mumbrin was a chief recruitment officer who held the Navy Line branch rank of captain with a single row rank plaque of 3 blue and 2 red tiles. His work consisted of enrolling recruits who desired to join the Imperial Armed Forces into the Empire's academies. He was responsible for recruiting Han Solo into the Imperial Navy and choosing his surname Solo. The other officer seen next to Captain Mumbrin was an unnamed Navy Line branch officer holding the senior rank of Admiral, with 6 blue tiles on a single row plaque. Also present at the spaceport on Corellia were emigration officers who were simply locally inducted security staff into the Empire's military system. They are not part of the Imperial rank structure and have a separate uniform design and civilian rank indicator. However, they were visible at Imperial customs and checkpoints. Created for the 2018 anthology Solo film, the Imperial officer Almudin oversaw Imperial Cadet Solo's military tribunal to court-martial him for disobeying orders during an attack by raiders on Onyx Squadron. However, the scene was unfortunately not used in the final cut of the movie, but does feature in the novelisation written by Mur Lafferty and was released in September 2018. The deleted scene showed Almudin and various other Imperial officers of differing rank and military branches. Almudin held the Navy Line rank of Commodore with a single row rank plaque of 3 blue and 3 red tiles, including 4 code cylinders. The rank of Commodore would have reported directly to the Navy Admirals of an Imperial fleet. At this time, Almudin shared the same rank as Thrawn, who later gained a promotion to the Navy Line rank of Admiral, and eventually, as we know, a Grand Admiral. The female officer to Almudin's right, wearing a black uniform with a single row of 5 blue tiles, is part of the Starfighter Corps and holds the rank of Senior Major, which is a middle rank within the Imperial Navy Ancillary branch. The male officer to the Commodore's left, wearing a grey uniform with a single row of 3 red and 2 blue tiles, is part of the Army Line branch, which was also a middle rank within the Imperial Army. Across from Commodore Almudin and behind Solo, 3 other Imperial officers are in attendance. 2 officers are also wearing black uniforms of the Starfighter Corps, but only one can be identified as holding a rank of Senior Major with a single row of 5 blue tiles and 2 code cylinders, while the other officer in the middle wearing a grey uniform of the Army Line branch holds the rank of Major with a single row of 3 red and 2 blue tiles with 2 code cylinders. The 2 officers in black uniforms at the far end of the tribunal can be identified as Bink Ortana and Tag Greenlee. Both officers belong to the Stormtrooper Corps holding the rank of Lieutenant with a single row of 3 blue tiles and 2 code cylinders. When Han Solo was reassigned to the Imperial Infantry as part of the Mimban campaign, Major Stas was the leading officer serving the Galactic Empire's 224th Imperial Armoured Division. As part of the Army Line branch, Stas held the rank of Major, with the plaque consisting of a single row of 3 red and 2 blue tiles. During a battle, he was killed by the explosion as he yelled orders to his troops. Another officer seen serving the 224th Imperial Armoured Division was Alis Belinden, who held the rank of an Army Line branch lieutenant. Belinden's rank plaque displayed 2 red and 1 blue tile. Following the death of Major Stas, Belinden was given the field promotion to the military rank of captain. The junior officer standing behind Belinden, wearing a black uniform of the Stormtrooper Corps branch, holds the rank of First Lieutenant. Featuring inside the official guidebook, there was an officer named Zodal, who was also part of the 224th Imperial Armoured Division, who was titled as a commander. Although prior to the Battle of Yavin there was no rank plaque provided on Crossman's chart, which corresponded to this rank, he was most likely another a lieutenant or a captain. Other mentions in the official guidebook was Vel Brank, who holds an inconsistent Navy Line rank of second lieutenant with a single row of 2 red and 1 blue tile. However, according to Crossman's chart, his rank was simply the senior rank of lieutenant. The other notable mention is Warrant Officer Ardwill Hercho, who acted as an adjutant within the Stormtrooper Corps while assigned on Corellia. According to Crossman's chart, Hercho held the rank of Major with 5 blue tiles. Later in the movie, on board Dryden Voss's Crimson Dawn yacht, 2 officers with distinct rank plaques are seen as guests at a gathering attended by Han Solo and Tobias Beckett. The officer seen on the right is an Army Line branch officer with 6 red tiles and 3 coat cylinders, indicating the Army Line rank of General, wearing a grey uniform. Next to him, wearing a black uniform and a single row plaque of 6 blue tiles, appears to be either holding the rank of Colonel or General from the Stormtrooper Corps and Security Branch, or a Navy Security Line Branch Admiral, or lastly, he could be a Starfighter Branch Admiral. All of those ranks held the rank plaque of 6 blue tiles. It appears from the expanded edition publication of Solo that these Imperials were likely to be present due to a lucrative contract with the crime syndicate. That concludes the video for today. Thanks for watching, and as always, long live the Empire.